Finally! Finally! Finally, we get to leave Emerson, Georgia. We finally got repaired. We are finally leaving. We should have left here, or I was planning on leaving here Sunday at about noon to 1 o'clock. That's what I was hoping to do. But blown airbag, the part not here, the part having to come from like somewhere in Memphis, I believe it was, did not arrive until this morning. And now, finally, on the road. So now, hopefully, given what the permits say, what the restrictions are, and what I'm allowed to do via Georgia, Tennessee, and Kentucky, I'm going to try to get myself to Paducah today. Now I'll be driving into after sundown, but the regulations as they are, and like I said, the parameters of my permits, we should have an ability to get ourselves to Paducah, Kentucky for the night. I will not be able to enter into Illinois. But from Paducah, Kentucky, we got like 320, almost 400, somewhere around that to 400 miles up to Iowa. 80 in Iowa. Then we should be able to get from there. We'll do a 30-minute break there tomorrow. We should be able to get ourselves up to Albert Lea by the end of the day. So at the end of the day, tomorrow, it's possible to get to Albert Lea from Paducah. I think I should be able to do that. Well, I think should not be too big of a stretch to be able to do that. We got an officer on the side here, so we're going to get as far away from him as possible. Hello, Gina. How you doing? So, rainy all morning, but at least we are finally moving. Like I said, it's only been 6 days and I've been sitting here in Emerson, Georgia. I-75 exit 283. A little bit north of Atlanta, Georgia. Mick, how you doing? From the good old United Kingdom. Welcome to Georgia. A cold and rainy day. So we got about 123 miles from where we are at the moment to Monteagle, Tennessee, on top of Monteagle Mountain. So we're gonna have a little bit of climbing up the side of the mountain, the south side of the mountain. Once we, after we get through, after we get ourselves through Chattanooga. Dinner. Good question on that. I finally got a response from the customer service where I'm getting my internet from for being able to use my computer, my iPad, my GoPro, through the internet. So I got to stop by a Walmart. I got to pick me up a net 10 card, little SD card, SIM card. I got to put that into my device. I got to have them send the signal to recognize it and do the change, do whatever they need to do to affect it so it actually works. And then I'll have that internet back up. But what I probably will do is I probably will just use the iPhone. It seems to do a pretty decent job, so I think I'll try that. Saturday and Sunday, yes, I will be doing a live stream for cooking. Today and tomorrow, I'm gonna have to play it by ear. Oh, pardon me. But either way, I will try to video some cooking. If anybody is on, if I have you on the Facebook as a friend on Facebook, and I have not sent you an invite to Unapologetic Semi Kitchen, I apologize. I'm trying not to send too many invites in one day. I try to give it a couple days so it goes out easier. But you'll see pictures and a little bit of video on Facebook on Unapologetic Semi Kitchen. But other than that, the live stream cooking, we'll try to. I won't be able to stream Facebook and YouTube, so I'll probably just do the YouTube live stream. I'll see how I feel. I may do Saturday on Facebook and then Sunday on YouTube. We'll see how it goes. Whether or not I can get the internet fully functional by the weekend, I have to see. But either way, I'll try to get something done. I have no clue as to what I want to do. So your guess is as good as mine as to what I'm going to try. Now, I do have stuff for ramen, tempura, curry. I have some chicken. I have some ground beef. I have hamburgers, hot dogs. I have pasta. I have rice. I have a few potatoes. I have a little bit of vegetables. Yeah, so, we'll try to come up with something. I try to, I always like to have a bit of variety in my meals. And if I could stop by a Walmart or a grocery store along the way, I'll pick up something extra to, try something. The last time I was in a Walmart, I was actually standing there at the freezer, the open top freezer. They actually had duck in there, and I was actually thinking about buying a duck to cook in the truck here. I went with a 5-pound chicken and did that a couple of weeks ago. But we will see. We will see. But our main task today is first get out of Georgia into Tennessee, through Chattanooga, up I-24 to Monteagle. We'll stop at the Pilot Flying J there, check our load, double check our Kentucky permit, because I already did double check my Tennessee permit, so that's not a big thing. Tuck in here, out the old way, let some faster traffic by us. Ah, good old cleaning the van. No, my truck, the bluish green truck, is in the shop. In case I may have not heard, my top ring on my transmission, ring number 4, blew out, coming up through Memphis up to Paducah, Kentucky. That was November the 25th. Excuse me. My truck has been in the shop since November the 30th or December the 1st. And what I was told the last time, about 2 weeks ago, it'd be another month, it'll be in the shop. So I'll be in this tan truck for a little bit longer. So, and Harry, don't put it past me, I try it. But, like I said, once my truck is finally repaired, I'll move back into it. I'll give this heavy truck. This particular truck is made for heavier loads than what I normally do. More axles on the trailer, heavier equipment carried. So, Georgia State Trooper. There he goes. So, it's a bummer that I have to wait that long to get my truck back, but it is what it is. So we got at least an hour up to the border with Tennessee, about an hour to the border with Tennessee. We got another 40 minutes roughly after that to the top of Monteagle. Then we got to get up I-24 through Nashville. Pardon me. And like I said, I want to make Paducah, Kentucky. Man, sorry. I want to make Paducah, Kentucky tonight. Now unfortunately that's going to necessitate I'm going to have to buy a parking spot to reserve it for myself just so I can make sure I can park. I'm not one of these people that cries about buying a parking spot. Hey, Miss Linda Barker, how you doing? Hopefully Ohio is not doing too bad for you today. It's been a little while since I've been in Ohio, so. But whatever, you know, we are finally able to make our way heading up to Fargo, where I'm going to deliver this tractor. I probably won't be able to deliver it until Monday because the place I'm going to deliver to is going to be closed on Sunday. Brad Parks, how you doing? So Monday will be the earliest I can possibly deliver. From there, once we deliver first thing in the morning Monday, I'm heading over to Hawley, Hawley, Minnesota, which is almost, I think it's pretty much due east of Fargo. We'll be grabbing a Neville AG trailer. AG meaning agricultural, which is supposed to be 12 foot wide, approximately. More likely it's like 11. And we're going to be taking that straight out to Othello, Washington. So another oversized load after this oversized load. We are 10 foot wide, 14 foot 2 inches tall. We are not overweight. We are not over length. We got a John Deere 8270R tractor with dual tires. Now the tires are off of the tractor, sitting on the trailer, but the axle that protrudes is still 10 foot wide. So we still have an oversized load. So we got the flags, we got the banners, we got the permits. So we are good to go. Now it's just a matter of driving through this misty, rainy stuff for the remainder of the day into tonight. I will need to put a couple of lights on my onto the end of the axles to illuminate that during the nighttime. So I will have to do that. That's the regulations I have to deal with Tennessee and also with Kentucky. Excuse me. But other than that, it just feels so much better actually getting on the road. You know, I don't mind a little time off here, a little time off there. We all need that. But I picked up my load on Friday, you know, just a little bit south of Augusta, Georgia. I came all the way up here to Emerson, Georgia, parked it for the night, or parked it for the weekend, really. So that was Friday. So roughly around 3 o'clock, 3:30 Friday, I'm backing into my spot, airbag blows out. I immediately go to the shop, you know, after calling my company, go to the shop to get my airbag fixed. Oh yeah, we got 2 of those in stock, and we can get that done for you Saturday morning. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So Saturday morning I would have gotten the truck fixed. I would have parked it for the rest of Saturday. Sunday around noon to 1 o'clock I would have left. And then I would have gotten myself all the way to Fargo yesterday. I would have picked up my second load in Minnesota. I would have picked that up yesterday. I would have spent today going through Minnesota, going through North Dakota into Montana. And then from Montana, depending upon what the permits on that load said, I more than likely would have been in Washington Friday. You know, I could have made a late delivery in Othello, Washington, at my receiver late Friday. But now, I am not going to get to make my delivery with this load until Monday, 3 days behind what my second load could have been. Then I won't make that delivery until Wednesday earliest. That's just the way it is. But that's the way things stand at the moment, so we can whine and cry about it all we want. But when it comes down to it, you just gotta wait for other people to do their jobs so I can do my job. So now I had 2 permits, Illinois and North Dakota. Those 2 permits expired today. I've already asked for 2 new permits another $60 total to order 2 new permits that cover the time I need to get there. So that'll come to my email. I'll get my printer turned on, get those printed out on my clipboard, ready to go. Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky all have, I have the 24th to the 26th before those expire, so I'll be well through those by that time. And I have an annual permit for Minnesota. I have an annual permit for Iowa, so we're good for that. Yeah. But no big deal. Gordon County, Georgia. The Burt Lance Highway. Don't know who Burt Lance was or is, and I don't know what they did to get a highway named after him. See, it definitely would have been no fun if I blew my airbag here. This would have been a whole lot worse trying to repair it here than there. No facilities, no, well, I got bathroom, but they don't have showers. I would have ran out of fresh water. So, but it is what it is. Sunny days and 40 degrees. Not too bad. Tools Truck and Tech with Mike. Well, Mike, thank you very much for coming in. I do appreciate it. The more people I can annoy with my voice and bore with my droning on, hey, that's always fun. Okay, Union Grove. You got Shaw, you got Mohawk, you got a lot of furniture, you got a lot of carpet and flooring that goes here in the North Georgia area. So you got carpets, flooring, countertops, Shaw, like I said, Mohawk, a lot of other brands that go with that. From here all the way up to through Dalton, Georgia. A lot of that. Over here to our right, if I remember, it's off to the right, Calhoun, Georgia. That Love's right here is pretty. It's like a little over a year old. Stayed there before. I mean, last year I stayed there and I walked up about 2.5 miles, walked up to the Department of Driver Services to get my license renewed up here at the, or not renewed, but replaced. Sorry. Replaced up here at the Department of Driver Services because I had lost it down in down near Tampa, McGill Air Force Base. So walked up past this little strip mall here, outlet mall, whatever they want to call it, and not just right off to the right there a little bit. Yeah, ready. Misty, drizzly, yeah. But we're running okay. I mean, truck's doing, now that the suspension is fixed on the trailer, truck's running just fine. Sorry, little bad spot for the old cell phone signal there. Like I was saying, I was thinking of chili dogs for dinner tonight. I got the buns, I got the dogs, I got the chili, I got onion, I got the cheese, I got a little bit of green pepper, a little bit of green onion as well. And I think I'll do it a little bit different than what I normally do. Normally I just, cook it up, throw it on a plate, and chow down. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Vinny. I do appreciate it. So like I said, what I'm going to do for the chili dogs, instead of just, putting it on a plate, stacking putting all the ingredients one layer at a time, what I think I'll do is I'll cook everything, get it on the plate, get my nice coating of cheese on top, and put it in the air fryer real quick to kind of broil the cheese on top. I may give that a try. Chatsworth, Resaca. Man, I am just itching and raring to go. Come on, we're not going fast enough. 6 days sitting around kind of gets you, a little antsy. Wants you to get going. 70 miles an hour is not fast enough for me. Well, it's easy. It's very filling. 2 buns, 2 dogs. Well, normally 2 dogs, but I got these little ballpark hot dogs, so I'll probably do 4 dogs on 2 buns. A bit of cheese on the hot dogs, on the buns. A small layer of chili, more cheese, onion, the rest of the chili to cover everything. More cheese and onion, more cheese and onion on the top. Put that in the air fryer. Let that get all nice and hot and bubbly. A little bit of a char to the cheese. Burn it just a tiny bit. Get a little bit of brown on it. A little bit of green onion on the top of that. When you pull it out of the oven, I think, I might do that. I mean, like I said, by the time I get to my stop tonight, I may change my mind. Who knows? I may just break down and just go ahead and do another ramen. Yeah. Let's see, yesterday, leftover chicken, I had 2 tortillas left, some green pepper, onion, cheese, a little bit of spices. I made some fajitas, had 2 fajitas. And then I had still some leftover chicken, was still hungry, so I went ahead and made some chicken soup. So that was good. I had a little bit of leftover chicken soup this morning.
Message from Jared Smith. This Thursday, January 21st, 2021, 2:42 p.m. Subject, standard email. Central and ND permits.
All right. My new permits have been sent to my email. Thank you, permit department at my company, for getting on that right away. I always appreciate that. So I got 2 new permits for Illinois and for North Dakota. So I am clear all the way here from Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Iowa, Minnesota, and North Dakota. Good, good, good. So that's a little bit of load off the old mind. So we are good and legal all the way to our delivery. Tomorrow, I'll be making a call to my receiver, because this is a COD load, of course. So, of course, that's when things break. No, really, because I got little magnetic ones. Magnetic lights I'll just stick on there. Let them blink, you know. And when I get to Iowa 80, I will be picking up some better ones than the ones I got. The ones I got, I kind of bought thinking they'd be okay, but they're kind of substandard. You know, lights, they work, but not so well. I'm going to pick up some better ones at Iowa 80. Stronger magnets, more functions. Better battery life, brighter, longer lasting, more light sequences that I can do with it. So I think I'll be doing that just to be on the to make it so that I feel comfortable and I never get caught out having having an amber light or having a red light. So it is a little bit of an expense, but I'd rather pay it and never have a problem on the road. But like I said, if I want to make Paducah, I do have to put lights on the widest part of my load, which is the axle of this tractor, 10 foot wide. If I was 9 foot 11 inches, I wouldn't have to do that. 10 foot wide and wider, I have to do that. So, but the fact that I can do that and run into the night definitely helps. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do that in Illinois, I believe. Yes. My first company, Watkins Shepherd, used to be right off here to the left-hand side here in Dalton, Georgia. It was bought by Schneider, and in 4 years they destroyed it. They destroyed a viable, profitable company. So Watkins Shepherd no longer exists. Yeah, I'm sorry about the buffering. Cell phone towers, so Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Speeding all over the place. Probably going to cut in front of me here. And look at that. No turn signal. His lights aren't on. Driving like a moron. That's how accidents happen. South Carolina moron. Those people should have their license removed. Excuse me. Alright, whatever. So 20 something miles up here to the Tennessee line. Get into Chattanooga on the west side of town. $77 miles to go to Monteagle, which we're going to climb up that hill. We should be good to go. Our load is about 31,000, almost 32,000 pounds for this tractor and tires. So we should get up the mountain fairly easily. I anticipate being able to pass some people going uphill. But we will see what we do. I'd rather go up the mountain safely and down the mountain safely than fast. But we will do what we can do. Passing Dalton, Georgia. Like I said before, a hub for carpet, flooring. There's a lot of places in this area that do that. Why? I've never gotten an answer from anybody. It's just the way it is. And I moved a lot of that carpet myself. Made a lot of local deliveries all through the East Coast. New York, Vermont, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia. Hell, even did carpet and flooring, taking a load. I took a load of carpet and flooring and furniture from Myrtle, Mississippi, a little bit south and east of Memphis, Tennessee. I took a load all the way up into Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, and all the way into Montana from Myrtle, Mississippi. I think it was like 6-7 stops doing that. Hey, you know, it is what it is. You know, Long Island, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire. I said I picked up and delivered in every one of the contiguous 48 states, you know, in my trucking career, so. It's been enjoyable. Like I said, I don't see why anybody thinks that a job trucking is all that hard. It isn't, you know, not to me at least. Alrighty. Oh, I can't wait to get out of Georgia. Man. coming up here, a lot more traffic than, well, I guess it's not really that much more traffic than normal. I guess I just don't want any traffic at all, so, you know, any traffic that's on the road I'm going to whine about. You know, the hardest part about going to Long Island from New Jersey is getting across the George Washington Bridge. That's the really only problem that I ever had in that area. I don't know. Besides that, I never had any problem anywhere in and around New York City. I mean, the George W. Bridge, the GW Bridge, is the biggest bottleneck. Finding a place to park, yeah, but that's no different than, you know, near LA. That's no different than near Dallas or in Florida. So, you know, not really that difficult. I mean, it's just, you got to think ahead, you know? Yep, got a guy on the right side here, but got a guy on my left side, so I can't really go anywhere. Alrighty.